Well, look what we have here. Take a look at Clover after hours. It's up by 10%. And why is this? Is this just another meme short squeeze? No, they actually reported after the bell their second quarter results and they had achieved 140% year over year growth. So, just for full transparency, this is my TFSA here. I have a crypto position. I'm actually doing better than that than in my stonks position. But if we go in here, my Clover Health investment, I'm down 11% on this position. I've been in and out of this stock for some time. I mean, I only have about 200 US dollars, 21 shares, but we'll see what happens before pre-market tomorrow morning and during the market. I think it could go a lot higher than just 10%. They absolutely destroy their numbers. So of course, I'm going to be holding my shares here. And I mean, I've already played this stock once when it went to $20 a share. We're going to take a look at the chart here. In 6 months, it went to over $20 a share, and I sold out of my position, and then I started buying back in when it reached below $10 a share. So yeah, I'm very excited for where this company is going, and this is what we're going to be talking about today, their Q2 results. So welcome back to another video. My name is Adam, and on this channel we talk about stocks, cryptocurrencies, as well as my finances, how to save money where it counts, to be financially free, as well as market psychology. So before I start this video, I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who need to know about Clover Health investments, as well as check out the free Discord down below. We're going to try to start a video chat every single weekend and just learn more about the market so we can all get educated and make some bread. And subscribe to the channel, of course, if you haven't already. So that's all I ask. Let's get right into it. So these numbers were actually very impressive. Basically, here are the top 3 highlights. Total revenue was 412 million. By the way, this is a company with a 3.32 billion market cap. So just in Q2, it was 412 million revenue, which is up 140% year over year. So if you multiply this by 4 quarters in a year, that's like 1.6 billion in revenue. So that's like a price to sales ratio of about 2 there, I believe. Yeah, about 2 price to sales ratio, which is pretty cheap. And if you're looking for deals in the market, it's generally the mid-cap stocks that have the lowest price to earnings. So small to mid-cap stocks, anything I would say under $10 billion is like a mid-cap stock. Those are actually the deals in the market right now. So that's really impressive. Revenue up 140% year over year to 412 million. Very nice to see there. And that smashed estimates. Lives under Clover management nearly doubled from the first quarter to approximately 129,000. So lives under Clover management nearly doubled. And it's also a good thing that Biden is in office because he wants to sort of reinstate Obamacare, or at least improve Obamacare and what's going on there. So, and if you don't know, Clover Health is basically a management system that integrates AI to help with diagnoses of conditions, as well as provide potentially de-prescription platforms. So, I mean, if you want to look more on what they do, just look at Clover Health Investor Relations, and they'll talk about everything that they're using. And it's exciting that they're using AI to basically provide better solutions for patients there. So very, very cool. Clover Assistant on track to manage over $1 billion of annualized revenue, which is exciting because previously analysts had them pegged at 800 million in terms of annualized revenue. I think it's, which chart is this? Yeah, right here. So current year 2021. Average estimate was around 800 million, and that's already 20%. That's already double-digit growth. So to have basically 20% more their earnings beat, that's like what, like 30% to 40% revenue growth year over year, which is really impressive. I mean, to be fair, there's only 3 analysts covering this stock. So as more sort of Wall Street money piles into this stock, we could see some massive inflows of cash. And right now, I think a lot of investors are hesitant in investing into Clover Health because it was attacked by a short seller report by Hindenburg, I believe. They're the same company that attacked Nikola. And I think Nikola is onto something pretty sus. I mean, they rolled down a truck down a hill. So Hindenburg is definitely pretty valid. And so when Hindenburg attacks a company like Clover, investors take that seriously. And I believe the stock dropped by like 20% after that Hindenburg report and has been down ever since. And this was a SPAC stock backed by Chamath. I forgive me for pronouncing his name wrong there. So he's been seen of the king of SPACs. And so for now to have the SPAC sort of being destroyed under the pre-SPAC price of $10, I mean, that's got to hurt, right? And that definitely tarts or damages his reputation at least somewhat. So it's nice to see that there is some nice move and that Clover is coming out with some good results, and it's not just like a meme company, right? So this is really, really cool here that they're actually smashing expectations here. So it's a next-gen healthcare company focused on improving health outcomes for American seniors, which is also a good business to get in because when you think about it, America is aging. So is Canada, where I'm from, and so this is as more and more people age, they have a higher potential market cap because they just have a greater potential customer base, right? That's what I meant to say. So management will host a conference call today at 5 Eastern time, blah, blah, blah. So Clover took another step in its journey to improve every life with the launch of direct contracting this past quarter. This milestone more than doubled our revenue, and we nearly doubled the lives under Clover Assistant. So that's really cool. They're the only company in the healthcare system that's doing this here. We have ambitious goals to maintain an aggressive growth trajectory while pursuing other mission to improve every life by making great healthcare available and affordable to all American seniors, regardless of SES status, socioeconomic status. So, really, really cool. And I was very, very impressed again by the whole call right there. So they actually had a loss of income of $317 million, which is of course concerning. But they're just investing so heavily back into their business that I'm not too worried about this yet. This loss, net loss right here of $317 million. So let's just see if they can potentially turn this loss into less and less of a loss over time. I definitely think they can. I mean, when you're talking about over 100% revenue growth year over year, that's just, I really, really like that. So I'm really excited to be a shareholder, and I think that as they go on and as they mature, sure, we're not going to see 100% revenue growth, but we're actually going to see revenue transferring to that bottom line and actually improving their net income. I mean, they doubled their patients under their platform, so that's just really impressive to me. And what I like is that they have news coming out, like just in August. Clover Health launches in Florida in partnership with ValueAge. Clover Health to present at Virtual Tech Leadership Forum on August 12th. Clover Assistant now supports all FHIR-enabled EHRs. I'm not even sure what that means, but it's just like it builds to set the bar of interoperability and healthcare data de-prescribing. The opioid crisis maybe is one of them where we're prescribing way too many opioids like morphine, is the first new groundbreaking clinical functionality within the Clover Assistant made possible by FHIR technology in Nashville. So it's just like exciting news upon exciting news, and they just keep coming up with these innovative solutions, and that's why I like Clover Health. $3.3 billion company right there. If you look at their revenue, I mean, like from 2018 to under 300 million in revenue to 690, so basically almost triple there from 2018 to 2019, and hopefully we'll see their earnings also come from a loss up to a profit. So I mean, I'm just excited about this company overall, and I mean, it's turning less from a meme stock into an actual serious play. And if you look at the chart, this was the hype right here of the meme stock mania in Clover Health, where it reached above $27 a share, I believe. I think around $28 was the peak, and then it sort of went from a downhill. But I actually was able to get in the first time when it was around $8 or $9. And by the way, if you'd like to get my real-time buys and sells, feel free to check out the Patreon down below, or also my Discord, and we can set you up with my real-time buys and sells there. So yeah, it went from like under $7 a share boom, $27 a share, and then almost as quickly it went right back down. I mean, it bounced off again a little bit to $14, and then I started getting in as soon as it was under $10. As soon as it goes under that pre-SPAC price of $10 a share, I'm in the stock. All right, and that's all I have to say about that. And now we'll see hopefully a nice little move after hours, of course, up 10%, but we'll see what happens. And this stock, it shot up like crazy because it was at the time the most highly shorted stock in popular stock land over here. This website is called highshortinterest.com if you're interested in checking it out. And it actually went from the first most shorted stock to, I don't know what position this here is, but it's still over 20% short interest, which is still quite high short interest. And hopefully we'll see some short covering, which will push the stock price up even more, because when shorts cover, they actually have to buy back shares of the stock. And it just goes in a vicious cycle. And I mean, we've seen what happens when the stock goes up. It goes up quick, okay? It goes up real quick. And just take a note, with high meme stocks like AMC, a lot harder to push the price of AMC up just because it already has like a 30 billion market cap. When you only have a 3 billion market cap, it takes no money at all to push the pressure of this stock up. So yeah, we'll see what happens on market open, but still, you know, a relatively highly shorted stock. All the shorts have not covered yet, so we'll see what happens in the next few days. But I am honestly thinking of transitioning this stock from sort of just a more short-term spec play to a longer-term play, and potentially grabbing more shares of this company tomorrow. We'll see what happens with the share price, but yeah, it's just really cool to see this happening, and I expect good things to come. So let me know what you think of Clover Health stock. Of course, feel free to join the Discord down below, totally free for you. And yeah, take care. Love you all. And until the next time, see you. Have a fantastic day.